The fortified keep, known locally as Al Hayek, has become the center of the vampire corruption under Lyles Geldrich, former noble of a company of errant knights and small-time lord of a city, turned by Caden shortly after his arrival. More worrisome than some undead lord is the importation of dead from the surrounding villages, and large grave crypts. It would seem Geldrich is trying to bolster his numbers. We can't let this happen. As it stands, even with the reinforcements of companies of our own errant knights, our scouts suggest we're still outnumbered. We set off to surround the city, siege it, and hopefully stem the tide of dead flowing into the keep. In the meantime, the men build towers to make the wall more easily accessible and assailable. The battle itself was fierce. Breaking through the gate was only the first half. I, Paladin Massif, pushed past rows of bone and back through the line to hunt for the leader. The cavalry charged behind. The sergeant of arms made quick work of the walls, while the lioness broke through the center of the dead, and eventually met up with me in the city square, slaying the last remaining link of necromantic energy holding our enemies together. The keep is ours. Not but 2 days after the banner was hoisted did a messenger arrive. The Knights of Origo have survived against the vampires just east of the keep and would like to join our cause. It would seem we are not alone along the pirate coast.
We rule here now.
All right, hello ladies and gentlemen, CaptainShack here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3. Continuing the with MFPallytime. Hey, man.
Hi.
Oh, so I'm in a situation. I don't know how it's going up there with the dwarves. I know you expanded really fast. Like, a bunch of dwarves decided that you are the true king. And you've just gone through this. The group of knights to my east have decided to join me. And I just got a city called Xandri. And in it,
I see that.
There were 2 armies in here. Now, I've already disbanded one, and I'm still negative in income right now. But barely. I'm only negative 64. So I actually have 2 good-sized armies.
In the lady's name.
And no one to punt. I've got a few level ups.
Whoa, you're not kidding. 17 in one army, 14 in the other?
Yeah.
The smaller armies, more battle-tested. They might be even more efficient.
I think they are, because the other one is, other than the catapults, all peasants. Though they're like trained peasants, they're military. They're not just like the mobs that I can have. By the way, I don't know if you know this, but I haven't done it yet. But I can train literally people with pitchforks and shovels, and they're peasant mobs, and send them at the enemy, and they have 0 upkeep. But it is definitely damaging. I've taken too many people away from the farms, so I have a negative 64 on my income right now. I gotta fix that. Well, I love that vampire's still alive and out in the ocean, just running around.
Rotting away.
Just rotting away. I'm going to have these 2 armies meet up.
The lady calls me.
And I'm going to trade some to, like, the main army. And I think Lord Pliskin here is going to be, like, the home defense for now.
I like that idea.
Yes.
Let's do some transfer of units
So,
in the next turn.
In order to defend my home, I'm going to take a slightly different route, I think. You were telling me a lot about Fort Sol. It touches my northern border. You were saying that is the border of the Empire and one of the most defensible areas in the game. I'm looking at it, and it's a temperate climate. I could do okay there, but it's not ideal for dwarf living. And because we've been fighting back orc and stuff in the region, the attitude of these guys is actually moving in the right direction for me. I'm not used to this. I'm used to everyone hating me everywhere I go. So I thought that I would start things off today with a nice non-aggression pact to the north, maybe.
With the Golden Order?
Yeah.
Okay.
They want $1,500, which seems like a lot, but it'll get things moving in the right direction. I think I might want to do it. Can I throw in a trade agreement too? Do they like that? Oh, they don't like that idea.
They don't want to.
Alternatively, if I don't want to pay this amount, and that is kind of a lot of my treasury at the moment, what I can do is just wait a few turns. You were teaching me how to see our diplomatic relations, and if I hover over this, it's actually improving quite a lot every turn, because we beat up the Broken Nose and completely took them out. Actually, all of the Empire on my northern border are pretty happy with that. And the southern, I forgot what they're called, the southern province or whoever these guys are also pretty happy with the fact that we took those orcs down. So I feel somewhat safe in my borders. But then I look to the west, and that vampire pirate that hates you just took all of this territory to my left, and they're starting to hate me more and more.
She's literally killed the border prince, one of them, the two that are, one's in the east and one's on the west. The east one seems to be doing okay, but yeah, the pirates have gone literally up the coast from Sartosa and knocked out every single settlement and annihilated them in one turn. And that last city is a walled city. I'm surprised she was able to do it.
I'm a little worried about that.
I'm a little concerned. Oh, man, it's a big... There's no walls in that city at the moment, by the way. If it makes you feel any better about taking on that extra payment for getting the Golden Order to join you, I clicked on the fort and just realized they're one turn away from upgrading Fort Sol into an even more formidable piece of defense. So they're dumping thousands of like gold into that fort to shore up that route. So it's pretty good.
Peace negotiations be more expensive if they are a stronger faction?
They might be, but also you're improving, right? Yeah. So it might go down because of that. They might not require so much gold.
I'm gonna see how it's looking next turn.
Okay.
My main army is still recovering after the battle to secure my province at Carrick Izor. They fought well, but they took a beating, so they are slowly healing up. I might start to move my main army a little more to the west after this. Just to make sure that pirate doesn't get any crazy ideas down there.
That might not be a bad idea. I mean, they just took over a lot of territory. They might be weaker. This might be an opportunity for us to stop a much bigger threat later if we go after. Is that something that the dwarves might be interested in doing? Trying to take on Sartosa now?
If you open up the diplomatic relations tab with me, what do you see? I'm in, dude. Let's take them out.
All right.
They're the only threat around me that's mad at me, other than the ogres to the east, and those ogres have a big mountain range to go around. So,
I have two armies basically ready to go. Okay, we've learned something. Don't open diplomacy windows at the exact same time while playing multiplayer. We had a crash. We did manage to get kind of caught back up where we were. I'm back in the negatives for my income, and I need to get rid of some armies. So sadly, Lord Worm Killer, I love your name. You gots to go. Disbanding your army.
We were trying to be too friendly all at once. I am clicking on him right now. I want to start a trade agreement with this guy. I already have a non-aggression pact. And for doing this trade agreement, I can also do military access to the east.
Lord of
and I might even be able... He balanced the offer for 900 gold this time.
Is this talking about
900 gold this time?
the Golden Empire, right? The gold guys?
The
Fort
border
Sol?
princes, the southern realms to my east.
Oh, to move your forces to the south so we can start maybe getting in position against Sartosa. Yeah.
Either way, I need to cut through him to head east for my main key objective, or to get down to the south. It's an ally that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Definitely, if you can walk through their territory, it'll be nice, because that means if I can make the deal too. And let me know when you're done. I would like to open up relations with them. Okay. I'll do the same thing. Let's see if I can get...
Do not greet me as a friend.
I can get a non-aggression pact.
Yet.
Were you able to get, you said, the military access?
I was.
I got it for 378. Probably.
I'm also able to upgrade Carrick Izor to be a level 2 settlement in 4 turns. So the dwarves are moving in the right direction.
Nice. Carrick Izor. Now that is your actual capital now, right? Like that's the one that you can get to tier 5 or whatever the big one is.
Yes.
Nice.
That's where a lot of my research is going to be.
Okay, I am renaming this city, which is my capital. We'll name it something a little more... let's call it Castle Rend.
I didn't know you could rename capitals.
You can rename every city. The only thing you can't rename is Legendary Lords. And the mod, I think, for that has not come out yet.
Interesting.
Time to promote the paladin as well. Let's get a little bit more tank for the lady.
Réponse de Leon.
Réponse. And for massive, you are going to get more tank as well. I want you guys to be survivable. Now, I love the idea of my main army having
Lord and
8
the hero.
trebuchets. So I'm doing an army unit transfer next turn, and I'm moving all the field trebs to the Leponce's army. It's going to be fun.
Lord.
And maybe give her some more pole arms. Oh, and my island city is getting a village upgrade. No, Castle Wren's
just
getting an
researched
upgrade. Nice.
some technology that's going to make control in my area better, which I feel like is important because we're going to be in a lot of conflict here soon, I imagine. You know, we might be able to get this guy to the point where he is an ally with us. We might be able to get the southern tribes to the southern realms to actually attack the pirate with us.
Wow,
It's gonna be
that
a while.
relationship is improving really fast for me. So that
It
might be
is.
possible. Yeah, it's like 31 next turn.
I'm going from 28 to 60. This guy loves me.
Though
Oh, I opened the thing again, though. I shouldn't have done that. I'm closing it.
I already see one of the vampire coasts, one of Sartos's armies. And it's not her. It's just an army with one of her captains in it. Al Cox.
Where's he at?
He's in Rif Rafa, which is just to the southeast of your city, Zarek Zil.
Bro, he's
He
basically
is-
alone.
He's mustering right now, though. So he's building an army right outside your city.
Yeah, he is. He is. We might have to go take that down.
We're going to have to deal with that. But that's, I think, going to be my turn. Ooh, I could get a trebuchet building. It's all right. Hey, I got a building spot open, and I don't know what to do. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a guardhouse. I'm getting that defensive structure up at Firis, the city of Firis. That should turn that into a much harder place to take. We're going to venerate the lady to get a little bit more control in the one region that I actually own, and that'll be my turn. I got plus 22 gold coming in. Oof.
Oh, big money over here. One interesting thing about my new ally, we're not technically allies
There's
yet,
little
but you
truth in
know,
what
it's
you
going
heard
pretty
to
well.
say. So
Is
hurry, speak,
that
then be
there is
gone.
a faction of ogres dividing his land right now. He has one building kind of way off. It's southeast of
Oh, balls.
Migdahall. We crash again?
No, we're going to war. And
With
that's
the
the salt
pirates?
spite. The pirates just declared war, and I'm calling you for aid.
I'm in.
Help!
Enter the war
She's
on
coming.
the side of your ally.
War has been declared. Didn't mean to interrupt, but oh crap.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
So what are you saying?
Our friend that we just made has some ogres dividing his lands, and I'm not sure if he had them taken from him or if he pushed forward and just claimed that somehow. But if we can take care of those ogres, he's gonna like us even more, if that's even possible.
Yeah. That would require us to go after the ogres, which could be fine. I don't know what they've got going on. If they're eating poor princes over there.
I have a dwarf reaching out to me. I didn't even know this guy existed. This is Brock Ironpick. He would like military access onto my lands in exchange for $500.
So he is to the west of Fort Sol. He's up in the mountains. He is currently recruiting. I know you can't see this right now because you see diplomacy on your screen, but he's in the mountains across from you, across from Karakern. So he doesn't look like he's got a lot going on up there. I don't know if he has any more territory. I can't see it. But.
He wants military access on my lands. I'm going to do a non-aggression pact and a trade agreement too. Fellow dwarf in need is a dwarf indeed.
It's a dwarf. Oh, Scabby Eye's up to something. You said he was to your east, right?
Yeah, I'm just now scouting him out. If you want to look northeast,
Oh, I see him.
He actually has a
Britannia
decent
is
amount of
patient
land,
when
it looks
listening
like.
and
Although
fair
he
in
did
judgment.
lose some to this
Speak.
purple faction, whoever that is. It's dwarves!
Speaking of friends in need, another group of Bretonian knights that I border with right now, who actually borders the dwarves down here, they want a non-aggression pact, and they're willing to pay me for it. I accept.
Go
Hopefully
ahead.
I can bring them into the fold, right? Like put another chapter of knights underneath my banner.
I love diplomacy. It's my favorite.
Ooh, it sat on those Norskin raiders that were off my coast for a while. Where did they end up?
Ooh, I have a pop-up here called The Migration. A great migration comes to your borders demanding shelter from large threats abroad. Do we let them cross into our territory or turn them away? Well, of course we let them in. Come in, brothers.
What did that do for you? You get a growth population?
Yes, but I think it had a negative effect for 3 turns as well. But that's okay. That's all right. Family's family.
Blessings of the lady
What
be
would the,
upon you.
I bet the negative effect was control.
Probably.
Giant population swell.
Okay, I'm checking in on our buddy Al Cox down here.
How's Alcox
That
doing? Is he
doesn't-
growing?
That doesn't count for the swear jar. His name is Cox, okay?
Yep. Yep.
He does have 2 more.
Pallytime, every
soldiers.
time he swears on my channel, he is putting money into a charity. He's got a swear jar going, so
I think so far I'm pretty
I
good.
think you're good.
Oh,
Because this is a
Lord.
family show.
Dude,
What's up?
look at me. Look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me. I see the pirate queen. I see her.
Oh, I see your stack. What? So, what?
No, not this.
Okay, for me, I don't know what you see. Only unit I can see that she has is a gunnery right. I literally see 1 dude in that army out of the 20.
I see more. I see a lot more.
Is it a lot of scary
She
stuff?
has a second-in-command hero with her. Saratosa Free Companies, 2 of those. 2 zombie pirates. A deck gunner. A zombie pirate gunner mob, 2 of those. 4 militia. 1 rank 5 zombie pirate gunner. A lot of black powder. A ton. We might be able to use that against them, actually.
A little
Maybe I
scary,
should have
though,
gotten more shield guys. Hold on, let me look at my recruitment.
'cause you still got to get in range to hit him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me see if I can actually recruit any shield units. I don't think
Yeah.
I can.
I mean, you got ranged units too, so thankfully.
I do.
A little
And
bit.
they're all feeling pretty healthy.
Oh, it's still a lot, though.
Mouthful of
That's
urchin.
a lot of gunpowder. That's a lot of I imagine armor piercing because it's gunpowder. And there's another army down in Alcox that's currently... He's no longer recruiting, thankfully. But if that's the main army, I wonder if there's anything to the south. I might be able to get their attention with my army. If they pull away, you sack a city. If they come to hit you, I sack a city in the south.
Cat brought up a good point. I did not check my renowned units. The only ones I have access to right now are giant slayers. They don't have any armor, but they're fast.
Okay.
When I say fast, they're 40.
Ah, fast. Wow.
I don't think I'm going to recruit them. They're too expensive. 450
What is
upkeep.
that compared to a normal, just like swordsman? Let's
She
see.
speaks.
Average
I listen.
Joe can walk at a speed of 30.
All right, okay. They're peak physical specimens. I don't know what you're trying to say right now. Hey, I'm gonna check in on my ally to the east really quick and
Okay.
just see how he's feeling.
Yeah, the border prince.
The border prince, yep. The defensive alliance isn't looking great, but it's not off the table. Maybe in a couple turns we might be able to get something moving with him.
I imagine they're gonna like, oh, wait a minute. For me, they don't like the fact that we've gone to war with Salt Spite. The one we just started. They must have been getting friendly with her.
They're getting friendly with her.
With our enemy, yeah.
Well, that won't do. Okay, they're next if they don't like it. I am going to do some diplomacy to the north really quick on Fort Sol.
Okay,
If you could give me just a moment.
take your time.
I would like a non-aggression pact and a trade agreement with them. Balance out that for me. They are going to give me 725 gold for that, and I gladly accept it.
The border princes when possible friends immediately into the book.
Let me look at the guys to the north of them, too. Non-aggression pact doesn't look great. I would actually have to pay them 600 for it. However, I think our standing with them is also improving, so that's not something I'm going to do right now either. So the most defensible location north of me is an ally. To the east of me is an ally, and we are at war to the southwest. And I know these ogres don't like me, but I don't know how much they don't like me. We might be at war with them soon, too. Yeah, that's not going well. It's deteriorating pretty rapidly. I might need to form up another army just to help defend my territory here. Honestly, that might not be a bad idea.
So
right,
are you already? So you've moved, right? Like
I have moved.
Ironhammer is where Ironhammer is going to be. You may find yourself under attack soon. I don't know how far Salt Spike can move that army. My play: get the army situated and then immediately get on the boats. I can use the docks at Castle Rend to get in the boats immediately and get sailing across the ocean. The question is, where do I make landfall? Do I come and reinforce you as quickly as I can? Do I hit Rifafa and try to stop that secondary army and, like, take a foothold in her territory? What do you think?
Okay, I'm looking at the garrison details. Rifa might be a good hit, but this sounds like a pasta.
It does.
Lucini! If you go in there and hit them, that would cut them off from their capital. And we could kind of squeeze
Yeah.
Al Cox over here.
Well, we got to hurry up and do it before they keep recruiting. You know, we don't want Al Cox getting big.
Yeah, it would be... Stop!
Yep,
This is chill. It's a family show.
Yep.
I'm ending my turn.
My turn is... Wait, can I recruit? Can I move these? Oh, I can move my units now. Let me just do that real quick, and I'll end my turn. What
Such
in
heat.
the world?
Such aggression.
Swordsman.
Can I promote my charity stream
Of course.
and bring up a question?
I knew it.
All right, team. This is my 13th year raising money for Extra Life. We raise money for the Arnold Palmer Hospital in Orlando, Florida. We're actually... I'm not going to give a number because I might be wrong, but I think we're coming up on like $250,000 raised, which is
For the lady.
insane. Like absolutely insane. I wanted to remind everybody that's happening on November 5th, and I would love to have you here. It's a great cause. And pose the question to you, Shaq. Would you like to have a segment for this series on the charity stream where we just jam out some Warhammer for a few hours?
Oh, that would be an absolute blast.
Okay.
So I'm sailing towards you. I was able to get what I needed done. But absolutely, man. Yeah, I would love to. I've done these in the past with you a couple of times over the years.
Yep.
So I'd be happy to jump in this year. So we are, by the way, for everybody who's watching this over on YouTube, are streaming this over on Twitch. We're going to be doing that weekly. So if you guys want to join us over on that side as well, please do. That's going to be my turn. Man, that is crazy that you've raised that much for charity. That's so cool.
Feels good. Feels good to help out a community that I love so much. I mean, even though I moved away, I still feel like Orlando is my home without a second of hesitation. You know what I mean?
Sure. So for anybody who doesn't know, we're both from Orlando. It just happened to be that way. We didn't know each other when I lived there years and years and years ago.
Icket Claw reached out to me. That is the rat that lives to the west. He is declaring war on me.
Oh no.
I'm not super worried about it. I mean, the Pirate Queen's in between me and him. I don't feel like he really thought this out super well.
Oh, he holds Skavenblight. Yeah, I see. Wow.
Yes.
Though he's
We
not
talked
too
about
far
him
away.
not long ago. We were thinking about taking him out anyway. This might just be... Well, we just head right there.
I'm gonna enter this war with my ally. Oh, Skaven.
Thank you.
I hate
Thank
Skaven.
you.
Oh, they're moving. Salt Spite's on the move.
It says close victory if I auto-resolve.
Okay, we might be able to take this then. If we play well.
That's so much black powder.
That's a lot of range. That's what worries me, because they're going to be
much better.
faster, right? So they might be able to constantly outmaneuver, but you can't get those axes in range.
Okay, let's try.
Let's do it. Let's do it. It's like you need some cavalry over there, man.
Yeah, I do. I'm being cheap. I don't want to build an outpost yet.
And the truth comes out.
Bro, money's tight right now, okay?
You're shipping money to every one of your neighbors.
No, they're paying me!
Wait, you're just getting free money and you're not willing to spend it on your ally?
What do you mean?
So he can help you, let me help you.
It's an open field battle, and we have artillery. Is that last? No, that's a monster. I think we outranged them, actually. Ooh, with a hill!
Oh, yeah. Next to this, like, burned out tower, what, on the left, you think?
Yes. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I thought I recruited new miners. I think I did, but they weren't able to get here in time. I'm gonna give you the catapult because I didn't get as much use out of it as I wanted to last time, and I want to see a true pro.
Okay.
I'm also gonna give you my ancestors. If you don't want that much responsibility, just let me know.
No, I think this is perfect for me I got a lot to do here. But I need your plan, General. What am I doing?
I do want to hold up by the catapult.
Okay.
If we can.
Do you want the catapult like up on the hill like this? And we can position around it?
Yes. I also have a small group of rangers that are going to hide in the trees. That might be overkill, but that's the angle I want them attacking from too. So we'll put them up there. They can vanguard deploy and they're probably already hidden. We'll make them extra hidden.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Pally's Rangers. So when they get in range to hit the army, you can turn them on, get them shooting out into the enemy's like flank and kill their ranged units. He's that side.
Right. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm hoping for.
I see.
Our front line is going to be hammer infantry, great axe infantry, and axe infantry. They're going to form a wall. I'm going to have to move them up once combat starts, but I'm just going to plant them on your catapults right now. They're going to walk up and form a wall here.
Oh, I like the columns. This is going to be cool.
Then we do have more archers. Can my archers hide?
I imagine all your units that are in normal infantry should be able to hide in the trees if that's what you're worried about. They do not have stock, if that's what you're asking. The ones that have stock don't actually need to be in the trees.
Right. But my crossbowmen can hide.
Yeah.
So I am going to try to put them right here. And just, they can actually just start in trees. Perfect.
Nice.
So we'll have them maneuver kind of a long way. I think it'll be worth it. We'll get them on the high ground and hopefully flank down behind the enemies as they move up.
Yep, he even says they're hidden in the forest.
Our miners here are going to try to hold the flanks. If anything makes it around the main army, they will try to get in the way of that slowly. And that's my plan. Do you see any big faults in it? Anything I should be worried about?
No. I think you've got a good plan here.
I think your rune magic is going to be very important.
Yeah. No, I'm excited to burn something. It's gonna be great.
As far as the bar at the top, it says we're even. I don't know if I believe it.
Well,
let's find out.
I'll try to thin the crowd with the. Oh, they're immediately in range.
A surprise.
Okay.
Here we go.
We are forming.
I've ordered the catapults to go after. There's a group of zombie pirate gunnery mob bombers. They have a bomb symbol. They are very scary, and we do not want to leave them in range.
They see me in the trees!
Oh! Also, their leader... Oh, no, it's a bloated corpse. Don't let it catch you.
Where? Oh, fuck!
It's right next to you.
Shoot it!
Shoot it or run! Shoot it or run!
Shoot it or run! Shoot it or run!
Ordering the engineer to open fire.
Shoot it, please! Please! No! No!
Run! 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 No, 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 no! Oh, brutal! That was most of the squad.
Rangers, retreat! Retreat to the trees, Rangers!
Here we go. Catapults are getting some work done. They're getting close.
Bro, what a good bloated corpse. I don't really understand how they saw me, but that's okay.
I mean, they
pushing
kind
up.
of started almost in our range. Wow, you are annihilating those ranged units that they've got.
Dwarfs!
All right, we're engaging.
Yep. Trying to
Backing
close
you
the
up with
gap.
the melee.
Ready to
General's
strike.
going in too. I'm gonna dual dares.
Can you, once those ranged units are dead, kill those guys with the bombs?
Where?
I just marked them with a red line from your units. They're moving in to get into range.
Got it.
They have to die.
Targeting bombs. Can you pull that ancient back and never mind. I'll just have him go melee.
Yep, just wanted to make sure they don't get the bombs off.
Yep.
Looks like you've got it. Moving the ancient even deeper. We're gonna go after those militia in the back, and I think it's time to bring on Wrath and Ruin. I'm gonna hit the midline.
Okay. I just buffed everything I could. Are the bombers down?
Bombers are down. You got them. Where's a good place to put this? It's gonna be a long timer. Okay, I see what you're dealing with over there. I'm gonna see if I can peel some of these guys off for you. All right, the Ruin's going down to back up your Rangers,
Oh, I see it. Nice.
and I'll buff them as soon as I get the opportunity.
We're dealing so much damage from the hill. How are the catapults?
Catapults are doing good. I've just switched their target to something a little bit farther away. We're gonna go after the deck gunners way in the back. We need to get a melee unit on that.
Grudge thrower!
The deck gunners in the back? Okay.
Yeah, they're sniping at the casting hero. I'm moving the caster back and out of sight. Let's see what we can do. Let's blind these guys. Cats, how are you doing? Are you guys still throwing? Yeah, they're still going. Looks like your hero is actually fighting Salt Spite one-on-one.
Yeah, the duel is going great.
She's
Melee's
look at her
moving
flip
to the back
around.
now.
Oh, that is so good.
And expect us to do nothing!
She flips
We
around and just
are
whap her.
winning the battle for the hill. Some units are routing, but we're winning.
All right. They're pushing for your ancients. I may need a hand here to kill these ranged units that are kind of hitting our back line a little bit.
I see them.
Just gonna buff my own person
Obey
here.
me!
Just a second, I'll be able to redirect fire there. Just a second.
Roger.
Come on.
They're a little too
Come on,
close
boys.
for,
Come
for
on, boys.
artillery.
Right!
Okay, redirecting fire to help the back line.
Please. Nice. Between you, them. I think the
My
catapults
melee
are
just
there.
got on those guys in the back that you called out.
Thank you. Oh, you're annihilating them with the crossbows. Nice. All right, switching target on the artillery. You've almost killed him. How is Salt Spite doing in the duel?
I just buffed again.
Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it. Iron Hammer is kicking the crap out of her. Let's see if I can give him a buff or give him some.
There's nothing I can't
The
fix.
engineer's rifle might help with that.
Okay, my archers are moving up. We won the battle for the hill. It's now about to be a bloodbath.
More challenge for the dumbass.
They just need to get in position. Our right flank is not doing great,
Oh, I see
but
it. Okay.
the 1v1 in the middle is doing great.
Repositioning the catapults to help with the right flank. We got flanked, actually. There's an enemy group of gunnery mobs that got behind the catapults. I'm moving them out of the way now.
I see them. I'm sending,
Oh, you got a group of hammers ready to go. They just finished. They killed off all those units and getting it done. Nice. They might be a good counter. I'll go
sending them back.
flashbang them.
Good look at the fire from the hill.
All right, catapults are in position to start slamming that enemy group on the right. Oh, yeah, look at the crossbowmen. You got the height advantage. They're all in a perfect line. Oh, awesome.
Leader broke! Leader broke!
Can you finish her?
Grudge thrower!
I'm gonna try.
See if we can keep her from
Can
getting
you
away.
speed boost me?
Yeah, totally. Let's see. And Rune of Speed. Casting.
That'll do.
While you're being debuffed for speed, I think we're giving you a buff.
Oh, they're breaking. They're breaking bad. They're breaking
There.
bad.
Look at him sprint!
Grudge thrower!
I've ordered the grudge thrower. Oh!
Control
There
all.
it is.
Hey!
There's the
That's
victory.
a big blow to that army. That's a huge blow to that army.
Not a bad way to start our war against the pirates. They started it.
Yeah, let's not forget that was on friendly territory too. So I'm gonna regen after this. That was honestly probably best case scenario.
Yeah.
We lost 338 dwarves to 1,600 of the enemy army. Wow.
That's gonna give us an opening.
I really liked the archers on the hill there. That was so good. You know, micro aside, just having another set of eyeballs on the battlefield is so helpful. I had no idea the catapults were in danger, and that would have been a travesty to lose those.
Oh yeah, doesn't take long too. I wasn't expecting them to be back there.
This was in my province, right? So we're going to have a party. Looks like she is not on the field.
And they're badly wounded. What do you? Oh, they're trying to recruit immediately.
I have word from my ally. They are requesting military access. I would like to counter-offer this with money, please. They're gonna give me $40. Nice. Thanks, guys.
It's the tax.
Come on in.
Taxing them as they come through. It's
Hey,
the toll. Benny the Slimy has taken over command of that army.
Well, if it ain't my little buddy Benny, I think I'll kill you.
My buddy Benny.
I'm not super confident he'll lead them very well. Oh, that's our eastern ally, right?
Yep.
What did they want?
Oh, so they weren't talking to you? Oh, I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, no.
Oh, they must be busy over there.
Scheming.
Did they always have the city of Zorvrok just south of Karak Izor? We got a big army there now.
So.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out how they got that. Whether or not the dwarves or the ogres took stuff from them there, or if they ventured too far north. I'm not sure how they got that.
So I had an event pop up. Nurgle's Rot, a vile disease birthed by grandfather Nurgle or one of his foul minions, is sweeping across the population of Pyrrhus. We can only hope it is one of his less successful concoctions. Negative growth for 3 turns, and it's a considerable amount. Ouch.
The Leoness!
Is there any way to counter that?
I don't think so. I just have to let it run its course for the next 3 turns.
I can
For
move in and
Victoria,
take down
for the
Benny
lady!
pretty much instantly.
All's ready!
And that means that the majority of their military is going to be taken down in this region. I'm moving in for it. Decisive victory, no units lost. Do you want to play this one out or auto-resolve it?
Is this the same one?
Same army fleeing.
I say auto-resolve it. Since you've already
We chased them
defeated
down to the ends of the earth.
Not much of a battle, more like just getting the cowards that are running away.
I can't do anything with my local province, though, so we're going to execute and loot them. That's what they get for declaring war on me. I'm also going to try to get into an encampment stance to make sure my units are still healing in this enemy territory.
Look how corrupted
Benny
it
the
is.
Slimy's taken down.
So one of the things, if you've never seen these campaigns play out, the campaign map actually changes based on what's going on. And right now you're sitting in a bunch of vampire corruption.
Yeah.
So it actually changes the, like what the map looks like. You can see the cracks in the earth and the undead like taint all over it. I think,
The lady calls me.
Lioness, I think I'm going to actually get into position to start sieging the capital, Sartosa, next turn. I've got 2 sets of catapults. The army is ready, and they have no leadership there. We might end up starving them out, but since you've taken out their hero, and we can kind of see in between, I think it's a good move.
I think it's a good move, too. I think we could take these guys out within the next few rounds. Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. And
Hopefully their hero doesn't just pop back up.
And then that'll be a
Oh,
relatively...
good news!
Oh,
we
what's
can upgrade in the Black Mountains. Karak Hearn is going to be a level 2 settlement.
Nice. Oh, we're close enough now that we can actually see Skaven Blight. There is about a half-stack army there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to construct that outpost now.
Woot. Good time as our territory kind of gets connected across the ocean. Where'd you put it?
Oh. Great question.
I think location does matter. It'll show you what units you can get based on where you put it.
I think I've done... Oh, swear jar! No! No!
There's the first one. I mean, if you have the opportunity, if you can move it later, and I think you can move them, you can move it to Castle Rend. It's my capital over there.
Okay, I'll check it next turn. I'm not sure what I did. I may have just
Protector of the
canceled it.
realm.
Where do I see that? There has to be a spot I can click on to see where to build outposts.
So when you first had the menu up, it had like options of all my cities and where you could put it, and then what units you could at the moment get.
I should move it to Castle Rend, you said?
Yeah, put it in Castle Rend. That'll be probably where my best units will be produced from, because that's the capital.
Okay, done. Perfect.
Also, the top left of the mini map. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. There's a button for war coordination and stuff up there.
I'm really enjoying the diplomacy of this
There is
campaign
much to
already.
discuss,
That's
I
something I
assume.
completely ignored.
What are the
As an orc, that
proposals?
kind of makes sense. But it's something I completely ignored. I was just like, attack everything, break everything, loot everything, call a wah, mess up my wah, try again. That was my campaign experience.
Yeah, it makes a bit more sense now that you're playing the dwarves. I just made a trade agreement with the princes, the border princes to your south.
So the Baron of Thegan has reached out to me. He is the Bretonian just south of your territory there. He would like a non-aggression pact.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm hoping to bring that group of knights under the fold, under the banner.
I'm going to counteroffer, and he's going to pay me $200.
Yep. Yep. All right.
Thank you. That sounds great.
It's fine, I guess.
I can't cross the ocean. My legs are too small.
I can't wait to see what your boat looks like.
I am a little worried about my northern territories. If anything does swell up, like if these ogres get mad, the ogres are liking me less and less and less with each turn.
Oh, I got.
You know what? Maybe now's a good time. I got my first quest, by the way.
I just got one too. That black tower that you pointed out. I have a quest to now conquer that.
Let me see where mine is. Mine is almost at the main objective for me. I can get that on the way.
Uh-oh.
If you teleport to that, do you move back to your original location after?
Yeah, you come back from it. I may have a problem. There is a large group of thousands of undead skeletons marching across the desert towards Coffer. I'm not at war with them yet, but they're in my territory just channeling magic, and
Would
there's
you
this
like
20
some good
stack.
news?
Sure.
I'm moving in
Duet.
on the cocks. Oh God, valiant defeat.
Oh no, what do they have? Oh, it's a big
No
city.
way, that's a valiant defeat, dude. No way.
The garrison must be huge in that city.
All right, we're gonna siege it. Wait, do I lose the siege? Because I don't know what to do here.
So if you siege it, they may ride out to kill you, right?
Right,
In which
but I'm
case,
in a.
they don't
I'm
have
in a.
walls.
Will I die from attrition because of the territory
No.
corruption?
No, because you're sieging, you set up camps basically, and you're kind of defended against the hostility of the territory. So as long as you're sieging, you won't die slowly, but you also won't recruit forces. But they can't recruit either, I don't believe.
No, they can't. His army's pretty small.
Now,
Let me build some towers here really fast. I didn't do that before. I'll get a couple of these started, and we'll just ride this siege out for as long as they let me. Okay, should I start to build up another army back at home? My income's not great. Ooh. I'm just
yeah.
gonna keep upgrading, I think. I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep upgrading. That seems like a plan. That's where a lot of my investment's gonna go. In other news, my scout to the east is almost in range of the city. That is my goal to take. We might be able to see it. Next turn we'll be able to glimpse my ancestral home. That'll be fun.
oh, that'll be cool. I am beginning upgrades on cities. Oh, man, I could do the upgrade for Coffer, but I've got that gigantic army of undead, though not at war with me, is off-putting. I'm kind of... If I build that upgrade, I will have more defenses there, but if they attack it within 5 turns, and I lose it, I think I lose the gold that was invested in that upgrade. So we'll go ahead and upgrade Fierce instead. I can only afford one or the other. The troops that I have are going to march for Castle Rend and hold that position so we don't lose the capital. And I think while you're sieging the north of this faction, I will begin sieging the south. Just gonna siege it, not gonna. Oh, it's actually a close victory if I engage.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Let's do it. All right, fight battle. We can take it now.
The capital city. I can't imagine anything more demoralizing.
In one full-on attack with no siege equipment, we're just gonna go right in. I have the equipment to break those walls, I'm pretty sure. If I can win this, I might be able to get the boys back into the boats and start sailing your direction before you siege that other capital, the new capital. I actually quite like the much larger wall and the 2 towers on this side, so I'm thinking we may just stay here. I've given you command of the wrong units. Oops. Let me give you Pally. There you go. So you have Massif the Paladin and Hoofman's mighty shot cavalry.
What if the Paladin moved to the east and just hit this door to draw attention away from the main attacking force? I might be able to convince a few units to defend over there.
That's true. You might start pulling some of them over. And if they ignore you and you break the door down, you can rush in and capture whatever you want.
I can backcamp.
Yeah. You want to take the... why don't you take the shot cavalry with you so that you and the cav can push in there? And if you don't like it, if you only want to take the paladin in, then send the cav back this way.
Yeah, we can back out. We can adjust.
All right.
Turning Tide says the Grimgore special still lives.
Hitting the flank. All right, man. I'm ready when you are.
Ready.
Let's do it. Catapults. Open the door.
Oh, they got bats by me. I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm clicking the right thing here. Oh, those towers are actually online, so changed my mind. Break the tower.
There might be a slight problem with my plan.
Yes.
I've managed to get inside of the cone of the towers. They can't shoot me with that, but they do have some black powder units on top of the walls. They don't actually seem to be able to shoot down. I've made contact with the wall. 2,000 HP already gone.
You're going to be inside the city before we are. We're currently breaking their towers so they can't shoot at us.
Maybe I'll just scare him with it.
You need to run back because you are pulling, what, 4 units over there?
Yes.
We're going to start going up the wall in just a second.
Yes, now!
The lady. I have to start working on the gate as well.
They do have a few defending units on the left side of that wall you're pushing up on.
Roger.
The door only has 2,000 health left.
Oh yeah, you're doing more damage to that door than 8 catapults are doing to this tower.
I have 300 health left on this wall. I'm about to just charge through. Not even going to stop.
All right, we are still stuck. Actually, our hero has almost killed the gate by herself. We have destroyed that tower. Starting to lob rounds over the wall now. We're just going to wait for LaPonce to take the wall.
Infantry!
The Paladin is breached!
Squares!
You're on the inside? Oh man, you are in. Here comes the bats. I believe in you, Paladin.
I hope this goes okay. I know I still have to do hit and runs here, but...
We're almost on the inside. The gate is about to break. We're on top of the walls, but they've got lots of zombies giving us trouble.
We fight for Bretonia!
I'm taking down a black powder unit. I have them mostly surrounded at the moment. These bats are about to engage on me pretty hard, though.
Gate's open.
Nice. Welcome to the party.
Let's go, Cav.
Wow, there's barely anyone over there.
Yeah, you kind of distracted all of them. Now that the gate is open, I'm ordering all of the archers to get up here.
Okay, I'm going to start fleeing. I'm starting to get a little surrounded here. I'm actually going to split my forces, see if I can divide them even more.
See how far you managed to get. Oh, you're back there. Okay. Yep. I see the bats are kind of slowing you down, but you seem like you're doing okay.
I'm getting by him. Kind of.
Let's not throw rounds. Let's throw rounds at this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have 2 bats on me. This is kind of proving problematic. Am I going to get a visit from the commander again?
We're going to have a talk.
What do you need?
Do you need backup?
I think I do.
What?
Okay, we're on our way.
Remember your vow.
Wait,
just
my
have-
horses just broke away.
Hands. Oh, nice.
The cavalry
I
are
might be
inside the
able to
walls.
run.
We're on our way.
We show the
I am getting hit by a tower at the same time as well, which is kind of unfortunate.
glory awaits.
So far, I'm holding. How are you doing on the front?
We're doing okay. We're starting to push
Oh
through.
my God, just literally crawling over that wall.
Nice.
Just avoiding some halberds that are starting to make their way, and I'm waiting for the archers to kind of get into position. Sadly, they started using the ladders, even though we opened the door for them.
Yep, I've run into that a few times.
Doing your
Orcs sometimes like to climb more than they like to walk through easy openings. I assume it's for the cardio.
Indeed. All right, get away from me, halberds. Oh, the lady's ability is so freaking cool. Just have to break through this middle. And while I would not like to charge them, I'm going to. From the rear. Wonderful. So how's the paladin doing?
He is currently swinging at bats and winning very well. I just sent the calves back to a capture point. They're trying to sneak that before the tower gets built up.
We are capturing
However,
the
the-
other one next to you, by the way. We just managed to get to it.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
We fight for Bretonia.
And we have won the middle. Moving the trebuchets forward.
My paladin has been completely surrounded by bats for like 10 minutes.
Well, they chased you
Enemy
from the
building
gate.
destroyed!
They chased you like from the gate all the way in. I don't think they have anything left worth fighting. Just hasn't
I
popped
think
yet.
everything's breaking.
There it is. And their capital is ours.
I love distracting things in this game. That's so fulfilling.
5 units just chasing your ass around the back line. That was great.
I took a lot of damage as a result, but I mean, come on. It's hard to argue with the outcome.
Province
Wow, what a
secured.
lovely building you have there.
Yeah, it came with a lighthouse and everything. And it is considered its own province because it just told me province secured.
Is it really? Whoa,
Yeah.
that's actually huge.
And for that victory, I have once again gotten the blessing of the lady.
Well, let's not forget, we're sieging the other side of that army to the, my camera's all turned around, to the north of you. One thing to be concerned about, though, is that Skaven Blight is at war with us, or at least at war with me. I can't remember if I did call you in, I think.
Yeah. I am, just double check. Yes, I am at war with them. Now, we did pretty well. I feel like I could mount up and leave almost immediately and come to your aid in the next few sieges if you end up needing me. Yeah, I think next turn I'm gonna sail north and see if I can back you up there because I'm a little worried about Skaven Blood as well. I can't imagine that's his actual army, and it may be on the way. Was it Snicket?
Where is he?
I don't know. All we see is this small one, which is under the command of something that says Blight.
Oh, yeah.
So that can't be the full army of Skaven Blight. Like, he's out there
Well,
somewhere.
It might be nice that they're away from us. Can Skaven take the underway? Is it possible we just can't
Yeah,
see him right now?
He might be. He might be in the underway because he declared war on you. That makes me think he's ready to fight. He might be at
what if he's
Tabaro as
in
well.
my territory.
Ooh,
If he's in my territory, that's gonna really suck.
yeah. Because your main army. Do you have another army?
Nope.
Oh man! All right. All the defenders of all of the Carricks and all of the regions you've got are currently in Vampire Coast territory.
So the reason I don't have an army is because diplomacy has been going pretty well up until this point. However, I just looked over at my Wood Elf friends to the northwest, and they are fuming
What did you
because
do?
I passed treaties with Broken Nose. I didn't have any treaties with Broken Nose.
You're
I
looking
killed
at
them.
somebody else, aren't you? Check who it's
Oh,
compared to.
I am.
Yeah.
I had them clicked. Oh, okay. Okay, let me check them now. Neutral and not moving. Okay, right now. We're okay.
Neutral.
So
not
as
moving.
long as the rats aren't in my territory, my borders are surrounded by friends other than the ogres. and what we're fighting right now.
I wouldn't mind having an ally of the Wood Elves. That would be pretty sweet. They're actually improving for me, but very slowly.
If I get some money coming around, I'll try to butter them up a little bit.
Yeah, I think I've even got some research. We can call up some old, like, agreements or something. Pull them in on our side.
For Britonia,
I think that's it for me. I'm going to end it.
Me too.
Capturing that city. Ah, hell yeah.
I feel like we played that really well. Kind of like how we've been doing the sieges. I distracted them up north. You snuck in and grabbed their home.
Their whole army was up there. I'm just worried that's about to happen to you.
No.
Your army is somewhere else, and then bam, here comes a freaking Chaos Lord or a giant group of rat men. A perturbed ogre looking for a quick lunch. Says the guy who's got a bunch of undead scaly bones walking around in his territory at the moment.
I could waddle home if I need to, but I think we're good. Faction destroyed. Creeping death. I'm not sure where they were. Will you please look to the east? For I am about to see my ancestral homeland for the first time as King Lun moves. Oh, there it is.
Carrick 8 Peaks, currently owned by goblins.
Oh, no.
You got a real Mines of Moria deal going on right now. That is a lot of...
Well, we'll be moving that way soon. I'm glad I scouted it out. Let's check in on the siege. I want to see how that's looking.
The Crooked Moon have taken Carrick 8 Peaks.
It says Pyrrhic victory.
Oof. You want to give it a turn? And I'll be up there.
Give it a turn. Continue.
We will sail as fast as we can.
I require your
The guy we saw in Skavenblight is now missing.
move together.
And there's someone new there named Slicin.
Slicing. Well, that might have been a bad idea. I set myself to basically double time it, full speed.
Listen.
That means that if I do get into a fight, I can't retreat and I'll be out of vigor, but I will be at you at the beginning of next turn. I can join you on that siege if you need the aid. If you want to fight it, that's up to you, but I will be there. Maybe we join together and we go after Skavenblight if that city's been conquered.
I am building up some walls in Carrick Izor. I want that place to be well defended. I don't have a lot in like actual recruitment technology yet. I feel like I'm maybe a little behind where I should be there. But all of my buildings are fortified, so if something does go poorly while we're away, okay, not all of my buildings are fortified, but at least in my starting province, if something does go poorly, the garrison there should at least defend it a little bit.
It's a good idea. I was just looking at my buildings, but I definitely need stables right now. I have none, so sadly I can't afford to get those defenses just yet. For coffer.
Protector of the realm.
Now that we have a route between my land and yours, I think I'm gonna start requesting your aid. If you were to send me troops, I can get dwarf warriors, the great weapon kind, normal dwarf warriors, miners with blasting charges, and traditional miners. What would you send me?
So yeah, the miners with blasting charges are the new unit. I think they throw grenades.
Okay. I can do 2 of these, potentially. How about, I really would like to get some of your frontliners. How about the,
I would send you great weapon fighters.
Okay, great weapons.
100%.
2 units of great weapons are being sent from the Carrick. Done and done. This is to help defend my homeland.
Precedes me.
I'm happy to do it.
And that's going to burn up all of my goodwill right now. I can't recruit anymore.
In the lady's name.
I think that's going to be my turn.
You can almost access Skavenblight from the water too. Whoa. A stranger comes, a cloaked stranger from the mist-shrouded land of Albion approaches with a request. He is he is of sinister aspect,
With
but assures
passion.
you that his intentions are good. I can grant his request and get $3,000. But then Chaos Undivided Corruption is going to go up for 3 turns. I don't know what that means.
Fully.
Chaos corruption. Okay.
Or I can refuse the creature and lower corruption on all my provinces. Can you just click on my capital? Do I have any corruption right now? I don't think I do.
Yeah, you probably don't. If you put your mouse over your cities, you'll be able to see what kind of corruption you've got at the moment.
I'm locked into this panel.
Oh, I can look. What's any particular city or?
This is my capital. You like my starting province?
I see only like -10 in control, which isn't actually changing at the moment. I don't see any corruption whatsoever.
All right. I think I'm going to take that money. Wait, faction destroyed the Skull Takers. They were one of the strongest in the game.
They are gone. Those orcs have been killed. Skull Takers have been obliterated. Doesn't tell you who did it, though.
What?
Who took down the Skull Takers?
I remember seeing them pass through, and they were definitely a stronger army than
Is
me,
it
that's
time?
for sure. Well, I am pretty well off for money at the moment. Is there anything I can build back at home? We can improve our resource generation. We will very soon have enough population growth to improve our stronghold in the Black Mountains as well.
I can
Things are going-
increase my stables. Fantastic.
Things are going well with the Wood Elves. They really like me now. That's good. These guys are looking great. I'm going to see if I can do some diplomacy real fast. We're so close to having a defense alliance. So close. Like 1 or 2 more turns, and the Southern Realms will be in our pocket. I like diplomacy. It's exciting.
It's a different kind of way of playing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Instead
really
of just
different.
smash.
The lady calls
Okay,
me.
can you get closer? Do I have to click on the building and end the siege first?
Yeah, you'll have to end the siege. They won't get
Okay.
their health back. Oh, there I am.
Okay.
I am in the siege.
Oh, you're in?
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful. Let's
Reinf-
take this.
Let's do it.
Let's get these guys out of here.
This is our first in the whole campaign. This is our first cooperative battle where I'm actually reinforcements.
Yo, it'll be like that scene from the third Lord of the Rings movie where you come in from the river. Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah. Oh, wait. I'm coming in from the back.
Behind them. Yeah.
What? I can move that if we don't want to do it that way. That might be really weird. Oh, this is weird. Okay, I made
Where are you going to be
change.
entering from?
Well,
Oh,
right
way
now
back
it wants me right back there, but I can move that. It'll just increase the time it takes. Oh, I like that this is a port city and it's actually got like the water in it and stuff. So that's the question. Where do you want me? I could come in from the back and secure the main capture point.
That works for me.
Okay.
Okay, here's the plan. A melee force is going to push in with 2 towers on the far eastern side, heading directly for the gate. They're going to be backed up by 2 regiments of crossbowers, and we have some miners that are going to try to head straight for the door and break it down while we're also taking the wall at the same time. Meanwhile, in the other direction, 2 towers with miners at the front, and our ancestors and leader will be doing the same thing to the other gate. I have a sneaking suspicion we might break through ours. For the ancestors might win that race. The catapult is going to stay alive in the corner. I don't need it. When you reinforce,
Yep.
hopefully, I'm going to draw on it. Hopefully, I'll be able to get to here and like already. And then we're pretty close to each other with you on the high ground advantage.
Yeah. If you can get that far, I'll be pretty impressed. It's only going to be about 1:50 until I'm coming in and I don't have to deal with walls. I literally just walk up. So, but yeah, if I can get up there and shoot down, I can set up archers all along that bridge.
I think that's an excellent idea. Let's see how it plays out. Are you ready to start?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
The ancestors moving up in full force. One of them kind of hanging back at the moment. Let's make sure he's moving in. Also, our melee unit's not moving in right now as well. Why is that? I think I'm maybe overcrowding the gatehouse.
Maybe? If you click the walls, they'll actually go up it. Oh, I see them. You ghosts.
All right, we're about to make contact with the door.
I'm arriving in 47 seconds.
The ancestors, as well as our fearless leader, Belagar Ironhammer, already done 1,000 damage to that first wall.
A large portion of the enemy has decided that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including their leader, decided to be away from the entire battle and in the corner. They were watching the wrong wall.
Coward.
So if you can kill those units that are on the walls, you'll be in a good position to, well, fight everything else that's on the way.
Okay, archers are going to take the wall, defensive position. Melee get down, melee get down.
We'll pay.
Same thing on this side. We've broken the wall on the farthest to the east. We're taking the control point now.
We're
Wasn't
moving.
even a competition over here. They abandoned it.
Oh, man. We've arrived with the cav. We're actually going to take multiple capture points in the back.
Arms and
I need
ready.
you archers prepared.
Steady.
You got bats to fight. Let's go.
Réponse de Lyonnaise!
We're heading up the walls right now.
The Lady Sword!
This is about to be completely secured.
Whole man. To arms.
Capturing the main capture point. I do have a group of their bats. We're kind of wrecking one of their gunnery mobs as well. Get them, Lapons. Let's go ahead and blind all these now.
They do have some archers set up by me. I'm divvying up some of our units to go take care of it, but trying to keep the main ancestors and leader together. If I can terrify these units when we move in, I feel like that's going to be really, really strong.
Peasant bowman.
Melee units holding on the left side. Archers are getting into position now. They're about to start raining down hell
At
on top of
once.
them. Hell doesn't count. It's a place. It's not a swear
My
word.
lord.
Uh-huh.
We go.
All right, catapults have arrived. We're starting to set them up. I don't think I'm going to have a great angle on the artillery, but
Clear out.
I think that'll be fine. Moving up the
Eastern
archers.
side completely secured. Moving to that point I circled earlier for you.
Roger. I have found a bloated corpse.
Oh no!
Run away!
Whoa, here's your army moving. I see it now.
Take the ground.
Where's the bloated corpse?
Oh, it's right on my cab right now. No!
Twisting knife.
No, and I'm held up by bats. Don't go toward it. Don't go toward it. He just exploded, and he just took out a quarter of one of my knights. Oh, Thrain's
It's
knights.
just a flesh wound. It's just a flesh
Twisting
wound.
knives. On
Lord
to
Thrain.
glory.
Actually, it killed the entire friendly unit that the enemy had there, so they killed themselves. I'm okay with that.
Lion's will.
Okay, archers on the bridge.
Shift it.
We're making our moves.
Run them through.
I'm thinking about maybe sending the ancestors towards their general to just get this over with.
I just took the capture point, and both
Ready to
catapults are ready to go.
destroy.
Is the wall pretty much under your
the
control?
ground.
The
Oh, we
catapults
have
are
the
in
wall.
position.
We definitely have the wall.
Squires.
We're about to start leaving the wall's protection.
Something came into range of all 8 catapults, and it's not going to have a nice day.
Oh, I'm seeing the grenades! Oh my god! I probably killed some friendly units in there. Whoa! Grenades from the wall is so cool!
What part of the wall is this on? Ah, there's where
Left
the fight
side,
is.
left side.
Yep.
It's where all the fire is.
Ah. Oh, I see him chucking him. Oh, brutal. Brutal.
That is so cool.
3 guys. 3 guys made. Oh, nope, 2 of them got up.
No surrender.
Nicely done.
Okay. The wall is completely secured. We're now going to be pushing in towards the left side of the base in no time flat. I got the capture point. Rerouting. Oh, like GPS.
Aye.
Turn left. Do a U-turn.
Protect Bretonia.
All right, archers. Get closer, archers.
Once we get formed up, we'll go in. Capture point in the middle taken by our fearless leader and the ancients.
I'm pretty sure the paladin and oh,
Oh,
Leonis.
are you fighting the guy right now?
Yep. He's in a mosh pit right now with all my cav.
Let's see it.
I need to move my cav so the paladin can get in here and do their job.
Whoa, he just did some weird water stuff.
Oh, there it is! And the victory.
Oh, I just watched him go down. Yo, that was one of the easiest battles I've ever done.
Reinforcements, man. Actually, starting in the city was good. That was really good. Just like walking in. Feels good. And the city is yours.
I'll give it to you.
Oh, thanks.
I want it. I'll sell it to you. What do you want for it?
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. You think I have money? Listen, we're paying by the rock with those catapults.
You know how hard it is to ship that stuff across the ocean?
We don't know if there's rocks over there. We can't just rely on that. We gotta ship it.
We don't know if there's rocks over. That was funny. I wanted to be so impressed by the territory I own. Well, decisive victory is an understatement. They have been completely wiped out. Their commander was taken down earlier. This was just the guy that was left over. Wait a minute. Should I sack this place?
You can? You pretty well, but do it quick. Oh, the timer's ran.
I'm fine. I'm still okay.
Oh, okay.
Can I sack it and then you just take it?
Sure. It'll take me some time to
Because-
rebuild it, but you'll get some bang for it.
Yeah, if I do this, I get $600. I'm very money motivated, but I also get the oath gold. I get 29 oath gold. I'm doing it.
Now, is old gold, is that like, it's not normal gold, it's something else?
Correct. It is a dwarf specific crafting ingredient, which I haven't done anything with yet, but I'm opening up the forge right now so chat can see it. I can like make a better hammer for my dude, and there's increasing qualities of this stuff too. And I can craft all different types of gear, which is actually super interesting. One thing we noticed earlier was that I am going to need more advanced materials for some of this stuff. So for instance, the old guard tankard, I would need wine in order to take that, which means I'm going to have to trade with someone or take over a building like Sartosa that has wine in it.
Hey.
But yeah. Can you still move and take that over this turn?
I can't. I used all my movement to do that attack. I am not going to be able to attack it this turn. But I can take it.
Will be
next turn.
available.
Yeah, it'll be there still.
Should
turn.
I retreat back to friendly ground, or should I encamp and start pushing south?
Let me throw this at you. Why don't we both hang out for a turn and push for Skaven Blight? They're at war with us, and it's right there.
Okay, let me encamp.
Can you? Can you stay in Skaven Blight? Is that favorable climate for you? 'Cause it's
sure
horrible for
is.
me. Oh,
It
nice.
has my
That's
name
yours,
all
then.
over it, dude.
Yeah. You need that then. You got to take that.
I'm gonna need some time to recover, but it's not a rush at all.
Do you know who I am?
All right. For me, so that battle we got, right? I found a little bit of loot during that battle. I got the Banner of the Eternal Flame. I give it to one of my units, and I have it for every battle as long as that unit, I think, survives. And they now have fire attacks.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's probably going to be given to Hoofman's shock cavalry, the ones that you've been running this entire time. So they're going to have magical attacks now.
Certainly.
That's gonna be excellent.
Beyond that, next turn, I will take over
This
the
victory
city.
is just one step.
All right, team. Whether or not you're watching this on my channel or Shaq's, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. We always appreciate it. We're gonna keep these rolling out, so if you enjoy them, make sure you let us know. Anything else you want to add?
See y'all in the next one, I hope. Bye, everybody.
Bye.